So psychology is first and foremost a science. So we have to come up with a scientific way in order to deal with something that's actually quite unscientific. Like feelings are super unscientific. Behaviors are super unscientific. And so we have to come up with research methods in order to assure that what we are doing is science and not pseudoscience or pseudopsychology. But before we jump into that, let's talk about some of the biases that we tend to look at. First of all, hindsight bias. So we tend to believe that after we've learned the outcome, that we knew it all along. So basically, you know, that Taylor Swift song, I Knew You Were Trouble When You Walked In. Did she though, or did something happen, that person cause a problem, and then she was like, yeah, you were trouble before you got here, right? That's hindsight bias. Like, I knew that person was going to be a star. Well, now, you know, they're already a star. So did you really know it back then? Like, that's one of those things. Critical thinking. So does it work? Okay, so can your predictions be confirmed? Okay. Science becomes society's garbage disposal with crazy ideas if we cannot confirm our predictions. Can they be proven? Okay, so we have to let the facts speak for themselves and have a scientific attitude. Okay, we have to look at the world of behavior with skepticism and consistently ask questions. Critical thinkers are consistently asking deep questions, not how do I do this? That's something you can use Professor Google for. These are questions that are saying, why does this person behave in this way? If they are feeling like their feelings are hurt, why don't they communicate those feelings? Why does it come out as they're just a punching bag or something like that? So asking these really critical thinking questions is a very important part of being a scientist. We also tend to have overconfidence bias. So we tend to think we know more than we know. So we can look at some examples and say, okay, is Boston north or is it south of Paris? Like, so Boston, Massachusetts, I mean, I'm guessing Massachusetts is here. Paris is, I don't know, maybe over here. And so I might guess south, but I mean, and then I would say, oh yeah, I'm sure of it, right? Think about this. 82% of U.S. drivers consider themselves to be in the top 30 of their group in terms of safety. So 82% of U.S. drivers think that they are really safe drivers. Now, if you've driven anywhere in Memphis, you know that that's just not true. We're not all good drivers. Some of us are really bad, but we have this confidence in our abilities. 81% of new business owners felt that they had an excellent chance of succeeding, but when asked about the success of their peers, it was only a 39% chance. So they said, yes, I'm going to succeed, but that guy down the street, he's probably not going to succeed, right? But that guy down the street probably thought the same thing, that he was going to succeed.